So we've all heard that eating fresh, healthy food is good for you, but did you know that eating well can also support your mental health? Well, May is just around the corner, which means it is almost Mental Health Awareness Month, and today we are getting ready for it with family medicine doctor at Kaiser Permanente Capitol Hill Medical Center, Patricia Egwuatu. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Always love when you come in here and we can have these chats. So how does eating healthy food impact our moods?
Yes, so when we think about eating healthy, we actually have neurotransmitters in our body, and that's what communicates with cells and nerves. It makes you feel emotional, it makes your heart race, it helps you concentrate. So there's certain foods that can actually increase neurotransmitters.
And what kinds of foods should we be eating to positively impact our mental health?
Yes, so we think about 4 major neurotransmitters: dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, and oxytocin, and certain foods can increase them. So for food like meats and tofu and fish, that actually increases dopamine. That's your sense of pleasure. And then serotonin can make you feel calm. It can make you sleep better. And so vitamins like vitamin B6 or dairy and oats can increase that. And then when you think about endorphins, that can make you less anxious, actually make you feel less painful in different situations. Dark chocolate, spicy foods, and strawberries can help. And oxytocin is our social connection transmitter, and you can get that from bananas and eggs and brunch foods. So that's really fun.
Oh my gosh, these foods have superpowers. Are there other ways that you would say diet can promote good moods?
Yes, and so also you think about our brain and our gut. So when we think about our gut, it actually is really responsive to our mood. So when you're feeling more anxious, more stressed, our gut responds. You can have TMI, diarrhea or constipation, but foods like fiber can help to regulate that and can slow down your emotions, make you feel better. So if you're feeling more I'm more tired, I'm not focusing anymore, we gotta think about our gut health and our mood.
That's a good reminder.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody always says an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I definitely put half of an apple in my oatmeal every morning. Do you feel like that's true, or is that just one of those sayings that we just have been saying since the beginning of time?
Yeah, well, it's not a myth. Apples actually contain about 10% of fiber, and fiber is really good for gut health and mood. And so if you're getting about 1 apple, we recommend 25 to 35 grams of fiber a day, and you can get more of that actually in avocados. Avocados are great. There's more fiber in an avocado than an apple.
No way.
I know, which is great because you can find that in smoothies, salads, oatmeal, whatever you whatever you want to put it in. And so that can help to regulate your gut health. And the reason being, it contains soluble and insoluble fiber, which it maintains your environment and helps food move through your gut.
I had no idea, because when you think of an avocado, you think buttery, smooth. I don't think of it as fibrous, but that's really good to know.
Yeah, it's great.
All the more reason to not give up our avocado toast around here.
I agree.
As a doctor, what would you consider a balanced diet? I know it's changed over time so much.
Well, balanced diet, I think about the rainbow, having colorful options on my plate, and that doesn't have to be with every meal, but think about your 3 meals throughout the day, or if it's 2 in your snacks, getting in protein, getting in fiber, fruits and veggies. Those are all really great, and it's the perfect time to do so.
Okay, and what other ways can people be mindful about their mental health coming up in May?
Yes.
It's a good time to refocus on that.
Yes, it's perfect. It's getting sunny out. I think today's about to be 70 degrees.
Yes, please.
So with that, getting outdoors, getting that vitamin D, that natural serotonin that can increase our mood, and then incorporating that healthy eating, and just kind of doing that spring cleaning. What am I doing for myself? What am I eating every day? How am I getting outdoors? How am I making myself healthy? Is a good reset.
And I think some weeks I'm really good, I'll meal prep and I'll have all these healthy, balanced, food throughout the day. And then other weeks I'm just what do I have that I can eat? So on those weeks where maybe you're less mindful of what you're putting in your body food-wise and meal-wise, are there any supplements that you would recommend that people could take that can help their mental health?
Yes, yeah, there are so many great supplements. One of the ones I recommend is ashwagandha, that can help to relax, kind of reset you, and kind of get you in that mood where you're feeling more calm. Melatonin is great to take at night, can help you get into a deeper sleep better. And I love a multivitamin, because that's where you're going to get all the nutrients that you also may not get in meals. We can get most nutrients from the food we eat, but multivitamin is also great to add in.
It's kind of added protection, right?
Exactly.
Why not?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much, Patricia. Always good having you. So much good insight today.
Thank you.